Hello, I'm Kevin Zettel, a technical marketing engineer here at Infoblox, and today I'm here to talk to you about how Infoblox blocks DNS over HTTPS. Before jumping into the demo, let me try explaining a few things. Before, DNS did not address two separate security issues, confidentiality and authentication. Authentication because you could not trust the DNS server's reply. However, DNSSEC helped fix this by giving some authentication in the process. Confidentiality is what's addressed with DNS over HTTPS and DNS over TLS, which is the confidentiality of the requests themselves. As before, anyone could see your information, but with .do, your data is hidden. Now there are a lot of problems with DOH or DNS over HTTPS. One of those problems includes the ability for people to circumvent your security framework and as such, giving a backdoor to your network. As such, I'm here to talk about how you can block DOH so your organization can start enforcing DOT. With DOH, users have an app or a browser that is configured with some external unauthorized DNS resolver. The unauthorized resolver is searched for using an internal DNS, and then all future DNS traffic is queried by the external DNS. This causes the trusted internal DNS to not be used and opens up your internal security stack to be bypassed, making it easy for hackers to use this to their advantage and take advantage of your system. Here, I'm showing an example of Firefox how it's easy to simply enable DOH so that your internal security is bypassed. And this is what I'll be using to demo how Infoblox blocks DOH. This time, let's look at how DOH is blocked. Here, a user still has an app or a browser that is configured with some external unauthorized DNS resolver, which is queried for with our internal DNS. However, with Infoblox's BloxOneThreat Defense, we're able to block the initial query for external DNS and canary domains to prevent DOH from being used. When doing so with the DNS over TLS with our internal trusted DNS resolver, attackers are not able to view or manipulate the data. And as such, the core security stack is not opened up to be bypassed. Now let's see this in action. Here, I'm inside the BloxOne Cloud portal. First, I want to show you that I have a DNS server running on IP 172.0.0.101 with the name DOH block demo. This is important as I'll be using it to prevent DOH. Next, inside the policies, I have a DOH block policy which has the DNS server DOH block demo, which I'll be using to block DOH. Then inside the policy rules, under feeds, I have the public DOH and public DOH IP feeds set to block with no redirect. These feeds are created by Infoblox's threat intelligence team through a number of different methods. These feeds can also be downloaded and used on your local firewall or other third-party software to prevent assets from using untrusted DOH servers. Now here, I'm inside my lab and I'm SSH'd into an on-prem host which is running DNS, and I'm showing you that it's up and running. And when looking at the Windows network configuration, we can see that the DNS is currently at the 172.0.0.101 DNS server. Now Cloudflare has a tool that tells you if you're using DOH or not. And under my Firefox settings, we can see that I have DOH enabled. Then, when heading back to the Cloudflare tool and hitting refresh, we can see we're still not using DOH. When heading over to the BloxOne portal, we can actually see that the Windows machine made some requests to some domains that were blocked under the DOH block policy. Now I'm heading back to the lab environment. I'm going to change the DNS to a different DNS, such as Google's public resolver 8.8.8.8. When I hit refresh on the Cloudflare tool, we can see that we are now using DNS over HTTPS. This is because we are no longer using the Infoblox DNS server, which was protecting us. Well, thank you for watching. I'll assume that this was useful, and if you have any other questions or concerns, you can find me or any of our other experts at Infoblox on the Infoblox community website. Thank you for your time, and have a great rest of your day.